Hi everybody, Bo Yoder here for the 3D Apex trading methodology and rethinkyourROI.info. Wanted to just do a quick follow-up video for the Kellogg prediction that we talked about in the last video, and I'll link to that in the description text below. I think I can do that within the video as well, so hopefully there's a little pop-up showing on your screen for that as well right about now. Kellogg, as we talked about before, was a market really going nowhere fast. But yet, using the tools that we have at our disposal, we were able to really talk through an interesting trade here from essentially the dead lows up towards what at the point of the last video was a range high. Now we come to the interesting aspect. 3D Apex and the trading methodology that really backs it is one of those things that allows you to forecast the future. Now, you're not going to be able to know exactly what's going to happen, but you're going to be able to look at the odds of various things happening. If you remember in the previous video, or if you've just finished watching that to bring you up to speed, we talked about how the odds were very high for a breakout to the upside. And had you been long in this market, there's really no reason to have taken profits there, but instead to sit back and wait for the breakout to occur. And that's exactly what we saw happen here. So the market's broken out to the upside. That forecast has come true. And now we're beginning to see the first signs of a pullback in today's market. So once again, looking at our tools, looking objectively using just data points and measurements rather than opinions or guesses, where do we go from here? Well, we've had pretty solid momentum on this push to the upside. The last time that the market was back down at these areas, you can see that the momentum was quite low and not very passionate, and now momentum is much higher. A little hard to see that with that box shows up, but let's see if I can draw. There we go, a little trend line. You can see how the momentum has built since that last test. Momentum seems to be pushing to the upside. There's really no reason in our instrument panel that we wouldn't expect this market to pull back, find some support, and continue to push to the upside. So at this point, had you taken the trade off the range lows, you'd definitely be into some very nice profits. A lot of people will be wanting to take profits here into this breakout. If you were a very large trader who was trading very extreme positions of size comparative to the relative daily volume, that would be a great liquidity pool to exit into. But if you're a small trader and you're not really worried about liquidity issues, then the reading that we talked about in the previous video, the gain in momentum, is still very much in effect. So three possible scenarios here. One, extremely unlikely and really only likely to happen if there's a news event or something shocking, would be for the market to just get crushed here. Number two would be that the market pulls back, finds support perhaps down here at the 200 period moving average or the 50 period moving average if it takes its time and that gives a chance for moving averages to catch up. And then the market would rally to a lower high or a double top if the momentum really just gets all burnt out there. And again, that's something that we can't really predict, but we can definitely react to. But at this point, it looks like a couple of days of pullback is on the radar. And then we'd be likely to see another push in momentum to the upside as this market continues to follow through. If we look at, this is a daily chart, if we look at a weekly chart to get some context and see about what we think about that prediction, we can see that momentum is just cranking here on the weekly, and that continues to push higher. So a shallow pullback, very likely, probably not going to sustain that long, and momentum seems to be pushing to the upside, so I would definitely think that the odds are high for at least one more attempt to put this market out to new highs. Now, the beautiful thing about being a 3D Apex trader is not only can you predict that attempt will come, but you'll be able to accurately measure the attempt and the power behind it if and when it does finally show. And that'll give you the information you need to either hang on for a wild ride or to see that the momentum and the power just isn't there and be able to take your profits and exit the trade in a very elegant manner. So, nice follow through there. Again, we'll check back and circle back on some of these things a little bit later if there's some more learning available. If you would like to join us for one of our regularly scheduled training webinars to get to know us a little bit better and interact with us in real time, you can join us on our Facebook page or go to rethinkyourROI.info. And there's a little automated registration tool there that can let you get in and join us for one of the training sessions. So, hope to see you there. Once again, my name's Bo Yoder, and good luck, good trading.